Okay. I always say, okay, okay. So this is what I do. I work on people. I'm trying. My dad here, so what do I do? I'm writing all these things for my dad to talk to him over the phone about because in the past, some of these I think they're less than 10 pages long, each of them. And the reason why I'm having to write a bunch of them is because in the past, excuse me, I would have like 40 or 50 pages on one document and it would be just too much. We couldn't even get through 10 pages and it would just be too much, too long. So I've been working on all that for my dad. There are the PDFs and the original documents, but that's what I'm doing. And what else am I doing here? Oh, there's a. This is a great. I like this. What is this? Bible by Olive Tree. You can download that. You can get it from Microsoft Store if you do Microsoft. I have that. Excuse me, which is good. I play a game. Where's the game? I like to play this game. It's like seek and find games where you have to go in there and like look for objects and it gives you different ways to find objects and I enjoy that. It's fun. Oh, anyways, sometimes I got to have a little enjoyment time. So anyways, since I'm on disability, yes. But wow. And then what do I do in here? What's that? That's gross. Uh so in my groups on Facebook, I actually started this one myself, but nobody seems to go in here because really know how to. I don't know how to make um, a group page explode with anything. So, but I do go to other groups like Bible study free, Bible study and debate free speech is not too bad. My page gives complete free speech. That could be dangerous because I could get it taken down if the wrong people go in there and put stuff in there. But this has like 250,000 members, and I've gone in here and I've done stuff in here a lot with people, and so I enjoy doing that. And I've met some Christians. I've befriended Christians on those sites, which is good. Let's see what else we got here. Get out there. I'm gonna go in here. There's one person I like to talk to in here. His name is Zav. He always likes to go to this Christian and say things back, but Zav is an atheist. Okay. My nose is just. Oh, don't go near me. Don't go near it. Men. Men in porn. Don't go near it. Avoiding excess is important. Avoiding excess is important. This is what Zav says. I always see what Zav says because I follow Zav. And me and Zav have discussions. And I usually do it on this other dude's. Excuse me. I usually do it on. Zav always goes to Darwin to Jesus because this guy used to be an atheist. And so I will find Zav saying what he has to say. And sometimes I just go to Zav's page to see what he says in there. But avoiding excess porn is important. No, avoiding it completely is important. Oh, but he doesn't know any better, obviously. I don't know if he ever will. I did tell Zav at one point, I said, "What if you're wrong?" And he said, "That's true, I could be wrong." So at least he had that mental. He's a pretty smart guy, or I think he's a dude. So at least he was able to say, "Yeah, I could be wrong." So anyways, whatever that stuff is. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I do sometimes. I try to do that kind of stuff, trying to help people out. And I've been working on those, like, oh, I guess I logged out of it, but, oh, where am I? I've been working on these for a long time. In fact, I sent my dad like 3 large printed out folders with those pocket pages that I printed all out. A bunch of stuff. I don't even know if he ever read it. And I told him I'd give him $200 if he were to go back and forth with me answering questions. I already gave him the 200 because he needed it, but we're still trying to go on the phone with this stuff. And we're not supposed to throw pearls before swine, but my dad is a little bit different. I mean, at least he's on the same page. He's not on the same page, but at least he believes Jesus. He believes that Jesus, died. I think he believes he rose from the dead, but he doesn't believe that Jesus is God, and he thinks that Jesus has reincarnated more than any other person. So my dad's off, but and my dad read the Bible like twice when he was like in his early 20s, and he was raised a Catholic, which he left when he was 18 because he just knew it was wrong, the way they were going about doing certain things. And but so I'm trying to work on my dad, and I've been working. I just was working on it some today on some of this, trying to get these correct. Because I had to like split up a bunch of stuff and make them easy for me and him to just have phone conversations. Which I think, when was the last time I did it? I know I did it last March, which was almost a year ago. And I think we may have talked some, like maybe 6 months ago, but that's it. I mean, we haven't hardly talked much about any of this stuff, but we are talking, and I need to keep going on and on with it so he can understand what this Bible stuff means, because he's only read it twice and he cherry picks it from, he's read it through 2 times, but that's when he was young. Now he looks at different things, and he goes off the what do you call it, the New Age Christianity stuff videos, and but I'm trying to help him learn, because he will take the Bible and twist it into what he thinks it means, and then I try to show, and so I have to go and explain what everything means, and so that he can get a better understanding, because he's kind of lost and confused about it. And hopefully he'll get it, and hopefully he'll come to God. And I'll just show you really quick. Gods and magistrates and judges, because Dad thinks that we're all gods. And so in every one of these PDFs, I write, Dad, before we begin this session, can we agree to say that either one of us could be wrong, and that from there we need to continue studying and researching together so that we can find out for sure which paradigm is correct? So I'm giving my dad the benefit of the doubt that, oh, I could be wrong. Us Christians could be the wrong ones, even though I don't believe that. Because my dad is not believing fully, I have to give him that. It's possible. I don't think it's possible, but I have to let him know that, okay, it is possible. But it's also possible that he could be wrong. You got to give him the back and forth. You can't just say, well, I'm wrong and you're right. No, that is not going to work with these people. So I say, Dad, your reincarnation paradigm is very beautiful, yet it could very well be counterfeit. I'm not going to place my bets on reincarnation or on spirits. I'd rather be safe than sorry, like Pascal's wager. Now, I never knew about Pascal's wager. I just thought of it on my own because God put it in my mind. And then I learned later on about Pascal's wager when I was in one of the atheist groups, and somebody said, oh, you're talking about Pascal's wager. I was like, I don't even know what that is. So I looked it up, and I was like, yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about. But God had already put it in my brain. So, because great minds think alike. So anyways, if reincarnation is a fact, then we are both safe and secure. If biblical hell, biblical, I didn't spell that right. Oh well. If biblical hell and heaven and hell are fact, then I am safe and secure, but you are not safe and secure. So, and then I talk about according to the Bible, and I say this in front for all the PDFs that I make, and then I say, Dad, in this session we'll talk about this, but so we'll just read this. According to the Bible, the familiar spirits who you speak with are fallen angels impersonating people and animals, because they will also impersonate animals. I've heard them on EVPs before, like a dog barking. So, because it just makes the person believe it even more that, oh, I'm talking to spirits, when they're really talking to demons. The only spirits I speak with are the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Can you humble yourself by putting your own understanding aside and agree to open your mind to the possibility that you could be wrong and dig deeper for the absolute truth with me? I do this out of love and fair warning because I used to be duped by demons too. I was duped by demons just as he was. Even when I was walking with Jesus, I was duped by demons until I became born again, and then my eyes were open, and then I saw for the truth what everything is, because that's what happens when you're born again. Your eyes are open spiritually, your ears and your eyes. It's okay. So anyways, Dad Dad, say this out loud with sincere humility. Jesus, come into me and show me the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Now, Christy, say the same thing out loud. So I'm trying to get him to be. He has an open mind. Hopefully, he'll do it, and I hope that he'll be sincere about it and get. I'm trying to milk him along the way because he is open to spirituality and all that stuff. And there are a lot of New Age Christians who become born again Christians and realize that they were wrong. So I'm really hoping for my dad. I got all kinds of oogies up my nose and ugh. So, and that's what those are. And they're usually under 10 pages, which is going to work for phone calls because we can't just go on and on for hours and hours talking on the phone. And whew. So yeah, that's my video, my short little video, just explaining what I do with my time often and what I've been working on. And I need to start calling him on these things, and I have to go through and I have to read through all the PDFs, make sure they're all good, and I have to redraft them and make sure they're all under 10 pages. And yeah, okay, bye bye. Look at these cute little sheep. Longhorn sheep, they're so cute. Look at their little faces. They all got their own little cute little faces. I think that was probably similar to what Isaac and Abraham was going to sacrifice his son Isaac, and then a longhorn sheep got stuck in the bushes as a precursor to to the sacrifice of Jesus. So, anyways, that's a really cute picture. It's my Bing pictures. They just do automatic pictures that come up. It's a lot of animals, landscapes, but they're so cute. Okay, bye bye.